What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about surging sparks and a little bit of drama that's going on. I would like to go ahead and address some of that, just kind of speak what's on my mind. And I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm not here for the confrontation, but if it comes, so be it, right? But getting back to Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks. So this set looks really, really awesome to me, but it's hit or miss for some people. Some people like it. Some people are really, really excited for it. And some people are not, right? You have Pikachu, which some people love, is on front of everything. Another ETB. Some people are mad that it's Terra. Some people are mad that they're just milking Pikachu and or just happy it wasn't Charizard, right? But I like the font. I like the font. It really stands out. I love the color scheme. Some people don't like it. I don't know what they're looking at because I absolutely love this. I think that everything about this set, the artwork, for the booster packs, the booster box, everything looks really great. We've already seen some leaks. I really wouldn't say leaks, really, right? Because Pokemon has pushed some of this stuff out themselves. But you can see some of the set right here, which we are going to look at in just a second, and some really awesome looking cards. There's still a lot of hits to be desired and not really shown to us yet. So we don't fully know what's inside of this set. But we will talk about actually picking up this set in just a second as well. And you do want to take a look at that. But let's go ahead and look at some of the card lists. This is the visual set list for Surging Sparks. And these are just some of your basic cards, your commons right here. But the artwork is really nice. You have the Vulpix, Ninetales. Just looks really, really good. A lot of really good looking stuff. I love the color scheme. And then, of course, moving on down here, we're going to have our Latias, our Latios. That is a really good looking card setup. Lineup right there, and then we have our Sylveon EX. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the Jules, the Terra, stuff like that, but I am starting to see some cards that I actually do enjoy, and I do like the artwork. I do like this Sylveon EX, the pink and the Jules and everything about it kind of pops. But I am excited to see another card if they have a different Sylveon inside of the set. Of course, the big question right now is which Pikachu is going to be inside of the set. Are they going to butcher it or are they going to crush it? I hope they're going to crush it. I think Pikachu, of course, is going to be one inside of this set. I don't see why there wouldn't be with Pikachu on the front of the box and all the artwork. But moving on down, we just see a lot of different stuff in here. A Alolan Executor. Then we have Eevee, just some basic cards right here. Of course, these are in Japanese, but you know, the Japanese set typically comes out before the English version and typically is split in half. So you're not going to see all of the cards that you're going to see inside of Surging Sparks in the English set, but it just gives you an idea of some of the type of stuff in the cards you're going to see when the set drops very, very soon this year. And moving on down, these are the ones that's been kind of shown to us so far. We have an AR, so we have our Latias and Latios right here. We have our AR, and then we have our SAR. But in the English set, of course, it's the SIR and the IR. But the Alolan Executor, I like this. I like the jeweled Alolan Executor. This one actually pops. I really like everything about it. It looks really cool. And of course, a lot of people are extremely excited for the Latias Latios. And these are really good looking cards. If the rest of the set is anything like what we're seeing right here with the birds, it is going to be awesome. I really think this set is going to be a banger. And this is where Scarlet and Violet is starting to heat up. We know, like any set, right, you're kind of bored in the beginning. You have your base sets. And then Scarlet and Violet for the latter half, the second half, is going to start heating up. We have our Team Rocket coming out, our Evolutions 2.0. Like, they're breaking wallets. Christmas season coming around. And they are going to probably print these a shit ton. So don't expect this to be short printed. But it is great sets to pick up. There's amazing artwork inside of this so far. And that is absolutely what we can see right now. Even the execute. Everything is really cool. I love that. Really cool looking artwork. And then moving over to the Pokemon Center. I mean, if you know anything about Surging Sparks so far, you probably already heard this news. But head over to Pokemon Center if you're interested in picking this up. And the reason why it's important, right, because a lot of people compared the post value for, Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage, as far as I remember, didn't have a Pokemon Center exclusive. So the ETB is kind of sitting. I think the artwork for this goes a lot harder. I think the promo that you get inside of this right here, the ETB, the Magneton, which is the same artist who illustrated the Giratina as well as the Magikarp from Paldean Fates. is stunning. Everything this person has done has been stunning. Of course, I get it. It's Magneton. I don't care. I think the artwork is absolutely phenomenal. I think Pikachu in the front, if this set is a banger, this ETB will go up in value. And right now, before it sells out, you can still get your Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, which if you don't know, right, you get the promo inside of it that has the Pokemon Center stamp right here. Once these sell out, they sell out. They're not guaranteed to be here all year up until release. And once they sell out, they're going to put the regular ETBs on the market up here on Pokemon Center. And of course, you can buy those. But once these are gone, they're gone. And right now, they're $60. Of course, if you go across social media, some storefronts and stuff like that, some have like 10% discount codes where you can actually get these for a little bit cheaper. You're not going to see them for a couple of months. You are going to pre-order. And if I remember right, Pokemon Center actually doesn't charge you until the product ships. So if you want to buy it today and pre-order, and then, you pay out when it hits later on in a few months, that should be okay. Purchase limit of 4. Now, in this, you get a lot of packs right here. You get all of these packs. Of course, you get all of your regular stuff, your dice, your energy cards, your dividers, your book. And then let's see if we can pull up just a better picture of this promo right here. So here we go. So I want to go ahead and just zoom in for you guys. And this is what I was talking about, man. This artwork I'm in love with it. I love the Magneton. He's actually making me love Magneton right now. I love this artwork, not just saying that. For some, it's kind of busy. For me, I don't know, man. The Giratina knocked it out the park. The Magikarp knocked it out the park. Magneton, another thing. Right now, I would honestly say an arrow on the side that this is probably the best looking card in the entire set right now thus far. I'm excited to see more, but nothing compares to this artwork right here for the Pokemon Center promo. Pokemon Center promos always carry a premium. That's why you want to grab them. In the future, this card alone may pay for that ETB. That's just something to consider. And it will go up in the future. We're talking about a few years down the line. Of course, when it's like post-Scarlet and Violet era, I think we're starting to heat up where these sets that you can pick up now are going to be the ones that are, of course, desirable later on in the future. There's a lot of good things about this set right now. Now, that's it for Surging Sparks. Check it out. Really awesome looking set. Can't wait to see more. We're going to go ahead and switch gears for just a few minutes. I don't want to talk about it too much. And I'm not here to call out names, right? If somebody wants to address it or drop in the comments, that's fine. But there has been a lot of drama across the YouTube space talking about staff promos and the Honolulu World Championships for Pokemon and Chloe. I'll say her name because she was the one that was kind of, I want to say attacked, right? Because she was selling stuff and people didn't agree with her prices. And there was a whole lot of assumptions that these staff promos may have been given to her for free, which is crazy, right? I don't see who's going to give you staff promos for free, right? Pokemon does fly people out to the championships and stuff like that, but don't think just because somebody has a storefront or because somebody is an influencer that they automatically get 5,000 plus dollar cards for free and just get a handful of them and people are just giving them out. And then whenever they make a profit because they're in a business and that's what they do, right, that they're absolutely wrong for that. Now, Pokemon carries a market, right? People have overhead, they have costs they have to pay. You have to pay thousands of dollars to go to these championships. You put all of that money in, and then when you're selling stuff for basically what the market is demanding, a person is not wrong for that. And I get it. There's jealousy out there. Some people want these cards, and some people are mad that somebody put a little bit of premium on top and actually made a profit. But newsflash is that people are not going to sell stuff and not make a profit all of the time for fucking free. I mean, business does not work like that. Capitalism does not work like that. And when you look at the 2024 Paradise Resort promos, I mean, this is the market right here. We can look on 130 Point if people want to, but this is a beautiful looking promo. The colors pop, and you see the staff right here. These are not common. These are not what the players go and get, and they get a package of different language rap fucking staff promo. You don't get rap staff promos in different languages like that. This is, I believe they got 4 of them, right? You do see it says staff. That makes these a lot more rare and premium than the ones that come in a package with all the different languages that do not say staff. And of course, you typically have some more rare ones where you have like your semifinalists, your top 32 and stuff like that. and of course your big three winner cards. But for these right here, they're $500-600 a piece, and they are just consistently going for that. When you look at last year's right here, right, of course the price has dropped down. This is CGC, but for a 10, you're looking at $579. So when you compare both of them, you would say, hey, is this actually a deal? If we wait, will this one be cheaper? Because right now, if you get a PSA 10 of the 24 staff card, it's going to be over $600 because the raw copy is going for $500-600. But then when you look at last year's, a 10 copy can net you, $579, which is cheaper than this one raw. But that's the same thing across the market for Pokemon. Every fucking go round is that if you're patient and you wait, the market is going to go down and you can get a better deal. You can get stuff for cheaper. A lot of people are impatient. A lot of people FOMO into the market, and a lot of people also want to sell their stuff quick so they can make a profit. Now, will this Paradise Resort right here go down by next year? Most likely, right? You're going to have another staff promo, another championship's going to come out. You're going to have California World Championships going on for 2 years, and this one is going to get left behind. When you look at the biggest staff promos, like 2016, that has all of the starters in there, that's extremely expensive. You have a lot of flagship favorite starters in there that's going to carry a premium. When you look at this one and you see, Raichu, or you see just different Pokemon like Goldingo that a lot of people may not actually be into or carry as much hype, then it's probably going to go down, right? When you look at the one right here, 23, this one was nice as well. You had Lapras. It was a cool lineup. You had the starters, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and all them in there. And it's a good-looking promo, but once again, they went down in price. And then you have to look at the Japanese versus the English. There's a whole lot of different things that you could look at, but it's not cool to just sit there and talk shit about somebody, especially for the different YouTubers that talk about money and investing and just opening product, trying to pull whatever they can from that stuff and do it for views, and then to talk about somebody else who has a storefront. It's just, I don't like it. I don't even know fucking Pokey Chloe, dude. I've seen her one time in person. I don't care, dude. It's just fucked up, right? So I just think that people should check themselves, man. You want this shit or you don't. When you look at a pack down here, right? This is the pack I was talking about. It comes with all the different languages. The promos is to the right here. The English one probably being the most expensive, $325. That comes out of this pack. I don't know how many you have in the pack. It's probably like 8 promos. You have like all different languages, Thai, German, different European languages, probably French, and then you have English, Japanese, and the most obvious ones that people want are going to be the Japanese and the English. But you crack that pack, and yeah, you sell them cards, and the rest of them probably go for like $50 to $100 a piece. But these are also expensive, and in order to get this, you had to go to the championship and actually compete. You had to go there and compete to get this pack right here, and they're selling it for $700. So are they wrong, right? How much they pay for it? They didn't. It was free, right? In a sense, I mean, they had to go there and compete and go all the way to the World Championship, but they didn't pay $600-700 for this pack and then sell it for $800. That's not how it worked. This was given to them, but people want it, and the market demands $774.99. So it is what it is, man. If you don't know, right, go to 130 Point. You can see all of the active sales. I myself was just watching the 2016 World Championship promo just last night in the PSA 10, and I wanted that card very bad. The last one went for like $1,300. I went up to like $1,700. It sold for like $1,935. You can actually look up the listing. 2016 PSA 10 promo World Paradise Resort sold last night. And I was upset, right? But I wasn't mad that it sold for $2,000. I was mad I didn't win it because the market's the market. I like the card. If you like the card, fucking buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it, right? I mean, I think it's just that simple. And probably just the gist of what I would go into for what I want to talk about right now. But enjoy the hobby. Have fun, right? Go out there, trade, buy stuff. Look at Pokemon Center. There's still some good stuff on there that you can buy. And I don't mean just all the new stuff like Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks. There's still a lot of Sword and Shield stuff on there like Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance. I think that those 3-pack blisters and stuff like that is still MSRP on here are a pretty good pickup. especially since Sword and Shield is over and it's starting to pick up steam, right? A lot of people are starting to really miss that stuff. You see random things just dropping in the market right now in the stores. Some of it is like the Arceus tin. On the tin itself, it doesn't show Evolving Skies packs, but I believe it has 2 Evolving Skies packs in each of those tins, which MSRP right around like $23 to $25. And they're starting to put the residual amount in the stores and stuff like that, and they're selling out quick. So if you see that stuff, pick it up. You're not going to see Sword and Shield stuff around forever. And when people sit on here and they tell you on YouTube, hey, the Surging Sparks ETBs eventually going to sell out. I mean, it's common sense is going to sell out, right? Everything on the Pokemon Center eventually sells out. Nothing lasts forever. It's not like you see Sun and Moon shit on Pokemon Center. Like, eventually Sword and Shield is going to phase out and the prices are going to go up. That's a fact, right? And people still want to buy the stuff and they still want to crack it open, but you got to get in a phase, if you're investing at least, to pick up some of this stuff and just stow it away, man. Put it in a box and just enjoy it later, right? It's going to make it that much more fun to open this stuff later or give it to somebody else or crack the packs and just bring back the nostalgia of something that you open to pull that big hit, whether it's the Charizard from Brilliant Stars or the Machamp from Astral Radiance. So I appreciate y'all sticking with me right now, tuning in. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, and I'll be back soon. I'll see y'all later. Out.